We got foiled on our plan to come up from the Salmon River side. So we came all the way around on US 93 and into a little corner of Montana. And now we're at the Idaho-Montana line, coming back into Idaho. And at the moment we're at the Nez Pass. We're going to head down the Magruder corridor. And there was a sign a little while back that said no services 101 miles. So I'm glad we got our fuel topped off and plenty of food and water. So I think we'll be all right. We'll survive. And all of our electronics, camera gear and all that stuff. So I think we're set. We'll find a place to camp here in another hour or two. It's 4 o'clock local time, PM of course. But we've been having a good run so far. This has been a few foils here and there that we've had to change our plans, but we've seen a lot of scenery, so we've been paid back for our so-called inconvenience. Again, best thing is no freeways, just lots of really cool views. Okay, that's it from Nez Pass. Hopefully we'll be talking to you later from camp. Well, here we are. We're on a ridge on the way to an area called Hell's Half Acre. We decided to camp here on this ridge, what we would realtors would call filtered views. We can see the mountains, but it's through the trees. Started dinner already. We're going to have chicken and potatoes au gratin. We've started with the potatoes. I boiled them in water for a little bit, sliced them up so they'll cook faster. I boiled them in some water, that makes them unsticky, and now I'm frying them in some olive oil, mesquite olive oil, which I'll show you in a minute. And I just keep turning them once in a while. Throw a little salt and pepper on those shortly. And we got a fancy lid for it, and of course we got a food grade rock to hold the lid down. And the chicken I'm just doing with I'll show you what I'm using. This is going on the potatoes. I'll probably put a little bit on the chicken too, but you get this Pam olive oil. You can get that in organic olive oil too if you want. I like to spray that on the chicken so the salt and pepper and spices will stick. And once these taters cook, since I've only got one burner today, once these taters cook, I'll set them aside and then cook the chicken. And then I got another pan. We'll just heat up each individual portion back up again a little bit. And I'll check in again when we're a little bit farther along. Okay. The potatoes have been cooking for about 10 minutes or so, getting nice and brown on the sides. Can't do taters without throwing a little butter in there. So we'll just kind of throw this butter in there. That'll help the taters also brown a little bit. Okay, we're getting these potatoes browned up nice. Cook's prerogative, I get to test. Hot. Okay. I think this is going to work. Well, the wind's died down a little bit, but we're getting some rumblings of thunder off in the distance. I hope we're not too high up for lightning strikes, because I'd hate for my unnamed friend to get zapped. I'm immune, of course. Well, we've got some rain now. Just don't want the food to get wet. So we've got a new countertop, top of the cooler. I hope I don't need anything out of the cooler real soon. Turn the chicken over. Chicken's browning nicely. Just a few hailstones, about that big. It's like 3 hailstones. Okay, they're a little bigger now. Alright, so under the cover we've plated the food. Now we're going to get the suckers to eat it.